Welcome, travelers.
No.
So you desire another tale. One moment.
That's actually a really good voice, Justin.
There's still a little bit more thread here on the loom.
So can this be a character?
To weave.
Can this be a character named like Dirty Jeremy?
Not while I'm weaving.
Sorry, Jeremy.
Welcome to
I think it would be like the Wily Weaver or something, you know?
Welcome to the Adventure Zone Steeplechase.
Oh, I didn't suspect you'd be back so soon. You children wish another tale, huh?
If you open too many
Perhaps there are
episodes,
a few more minutes before the stew's prepared.
Now, Justin, what you're
This
doing
one
now,
I've been saving until
you're setting up an expectation.
Can you guys not fucking give me 30 seconds to set a little bit of tone?
it's
Who
just I
is
want
this
to warn you,
character?
this character will be codified if you continue to use him, and you'll need to name him.
next
and then
chapter in Steve.
Yeah.
in my book that I've written.
Hey, welcome to the Adventure Zone Steeplechase. A nasty story about nasty people.
It's been a while since we recorded, and I have thought of nothing else but Sticky Fingers Paul Pantry in the interim, and I just want you to know that, Justin. I'm really excited for the canon to expand.
Hello, I'm so
Sorry.
pleased to have you here.
I guess
Seems the rust storms have come early this evening.
he needs this.
Yeah, Griffin, you know what I'm looking for?
Shekels!
What?
Shukels! To my lap.
Shukels to your lap?
Did you change his name halfway through that?
Cat Bart.
What?
It's my cat.
Your cat's name is Shukels?
Bart Shukels.
Bart Shukos.
Okay, all right.
Right now, Shukels. I must spin the loom once more.
Okay.
Now, you
Hi,
called
everybody,
the
welcome.
cat. Hey, now hold on. On the cat's behalf, you called the fucking cat over and then shushed it? That's bullshit, dude.
That's kind of shitty of me. Welcome to TAZ.
I look forward to eventually there will be an episode where it's just going to be, because I've watched enough like long running series where there's going to be just a whole episode about that guy.
Welcome to the show. Let's not waste any time.
It's been a long day for me, tending to the muck fields, children, but perhaps I have one more tale I could spin for. Take a seat. Take a seat.
No, let the storyteller finish.
What are you doing?
I'm the children.
Oh, that's fun. Can we be in it too?
How dare you?
I was
dare
trying to
you.
buy in. I was trying to broaden your world.
This is level 6 of my 7-layer multi-tiered narrative that
Weaver.
is happening simultaneously.
Weaver, may I have another licorice candy? Weaver.
You aren't there with the Weaver because you don't know if anyone's
another
there.
bowl of muck, please.
We haven't established if the Weaver...
He said children.
Dear, you need to take out the rubbish.
Actually, Travis, I said children. Am I in a room with children? No. So you
But
can
you
say children if you're
established
not
that
in
the
a-
character
said that. I said
is-
that, Travis.
Oh, to nothing?
You have to follow the clip.
Oh, he's all alone.
Yeah, I have this. Listen, I don't have time to dig through my 1,000-page document on the Weaver and all of his. Like, I just.
And I'm the Weaver's pet talking donkey.
I have 4 chapters on the muck fields.
Hee-haw.
Welcome to TAZ Steeplechase.
Story time, children. Gather around. I have a new tale for you of a muck dweller turned hero to his people.
Oh, no, I've seemed to have lost it in the last rust. In the last rust storm. Perhaps we'll continue with our current tale.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Adventure Zone.
Oh, don't stop.
That's all he gets.
No, this is the tale.
This is the tale. He
gotcha.
opens the book, and then I'm talking.
Hey, Justin, I have a lot of questions about the Rust Storm. Are we ever going to return to that?
Was the book written on metal?
Good
And then
question.
I don't know how that would be destroyed by a rust storm.
Are these robot people that are like affected by rust? Are we?
Do we want to? I'll talk about this for 1 second. I have spoken to this guy exactly as much as you guys have.
Okay, cool.
Hey, I didn't realize it was.
I open my mouth. He
Yeah.
says some things. He goes about his way. I don't know where it's coming from, and I don't know where it's going. It's just what this guy talks about. And today he mentioned the rust storms.
Right.
And I think he mentioned muck farming before.
Yeah, I did hear muck farming.
Yeah, so there's kind of a Richard Stink relationship.
No, it's more
happening.
like he's definitely in a blasted wasteland. I mean, that's like the sense I get, but like I'm guessing just like you guys are. It's fun.
Yeah.
It's
Well, that's the
fun
thing.
too.
It would be weird for him to be in a thriving kind of utopia that dealt with muck farming and rust storm. So we can just infer that it is definitely some kind of post-apocalypse, or just like maybe it's not even an apocalypse. It's just a shitty world that he's on.
It'll probably never come to anything. So
Shukers? Shukers? Shukers, your master calls. It's the scum canteen. Fetch it from the shoof. Shukels, fetch the scum canteen. My thirst is unslakable, and I must weave.
hello, everybody, and welcome to the Adventure Zone Steeplechase.
Shukers?
Shukels. That's the name of his cat.
I've
It's
started
been-
to treat it that we can't hear this part of the story.
It's probably easier
Oh,
for
no,
you.
I must hear this part. I look forward
Did you
to
say
it so
shoof
much.
instead of shelf?
Yeah, that's. I don't know why.
It's a fantasy world, Travis.
Yeah, there's lots of things that are different and weird. Hello, welcome to the Adventure Zone Steeplechase.
Please, the pollen broth. My throat has become so dry. Fetch me the pollen broth. Shukels? Shukels, fetch the pollen broth. I must weave. Oh, that's much better. Another chapter unveils itself to me and thus to you.
I can't tell you, you're not in it.
You're not allowed.
That wasn't me. That wasn't me.
So badly to be in it, Justin, but
I know, but no one. I just have to have this one space that's just mine. You know,
Yeah,
That was
sure.
Shukel speaking through me, Justin. I couldn't.
Welcome to the Adventure Zone Steeplechase.
Hello? Hello, spirits? Nanofather says the spirits can hear him through the horn. Spirits, are you there?
Kveka!
Just another one of his stories, I suppose.
Kveka, away from that. You dabble with powers you do not understand.
Hello, everyone, and welcome.
Did you say Nanofather?
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the. I don't know what I said, Travis.
Is Nanofather a tiny father or a father made up of nanobite, like a nano? What is it?
Oh, hold on, Travis. Let me open the book that I have about that part. Nope, just said it.
I don't know, but
Whoa.
Justin, but I can't. Sometimes we say things and you're like, that's not canon, that's not lore. And then I'm like, tell me about the canon and lore. And you're like, it doesn't exist. And I'll tell you, man, I'm flummoxed.
Yeah, Dad made a nanomachines would be so tight, can't get
Even
sick,
smaller than micro machines.
fit through holes.
And the name of the little voice, Gabaka?
Kveka, I believe it was.
Quebeca?
I think he said Kveka
Like
Kveka.
Rebecca, but with some V's in there.
and more K's.
in the
could've
in
been
whatever
C's. C's
atrocity
make a K
happened.
sound.
In whatever atrocity happened, R's were made illegal.
Oh,
you can only
no.
have Kvekas now. Okay.
Oh, I'm a neutron guy, and you're my nigger girl. I'll sweep you through the ash waste as we make our way through the... Do you hear me, travelers?
What?
I'm sorry, I didn't realize. I left the horn on.
Are you talking to me?
Fairly well.
What?
Wait, we just started talking to you.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Adventure Zone Steeplechase.
Is that guy my real dad?
You wish.
Legally, you have to tell Travis if the muck dweller is his real dad.
Not the Muck Dweller, the Nanofather, please.
The Nanofather, my son.
Please.
Oh, it's right there in the name. I should have seen it a mile away. It's so obvious now.
Our friend and employee Jupiter is kind enough to help pull together recaps of this dumb stuff. But Jupiter, in showing a lot of wisdom here, does not track the story of the Nanofather. So that is really
I think they realize that it's been so clear cut at this point that any child could remember all of the Nanofather / Muck Dweller lore.
It's part of.
I think only a child could keep track of.
You need a child. You need a child's heart and face.
Sweet innocent eyes of a child's eyes.
Welcome.
Oh no, Shukels. Oh, what a tragedy. It is an incredible pity, my dear Shukels. You have lost your 8th game of side chess to me in a row. My poor friend.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Adventure Zone.
Does
what
something
happens?
happen?
What are the stakes?
Does he lose his soul at 8 games?
What about poor Shukels?
Well, I mean, it's just like he's just clowning on Shukels, I think. That was my interpretation of it.
Okay.
I think he's just clowning on Shukels for being bad at side chess. That's my interpretation of the thing that I just heard with you guys for the first time.
Okay.
Welcome to the Adventure Zone.
Today's story, children, is more of a tip. If you're buying Nano Nutmeg, buy the whole one. Grind it yourself. The taste is so much fresher. Oh, a tale, you say? Well, perhaps the nutmeg can wait.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Adventure Zone.
Quick question. Sorry, I know that I'm always the first to ask questions about the
Steeplechase.
Yeah, So it's nano nutmeg, which would imply it's very small, but you should still buy the whole one and grind it.
I had a question about that too.
Oh, well, next time I see him, I'll ask, I guess. Like, I don't know why I have more insight than you guys into this guy.
Well, because you have the other end of
Nanofather.
whatever spectral or intergalactic horn that allows you to hear from this dude, the muck farmer.
Yeah. No, the Nanofather.
The Nanofather. Travis,
So he's very tiny? Wait, is he very tiny as well?
No, he's just future.
But nano means small. Nano
I can't answer these questions for you. Welcome.
I would love it if we could just get into an episode once without Travis showing his ass because he hasn't paid attention to the Nanofather lore.
I worry that we're making his story so compelling that after the Nanofather, people go, I don't care about the rest of
it. We're past that point, Dad.
Yeah, a lot of people don't have the guts to do 2 different stories, and then if one gets bad, I'll just do the different one.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I have it's a built-in escape hatch for me, right?
I love that.
Got it.
Also, Griffin, if anything, I think the problem is I pay too much attention.
Okay, let's start. I want to do crime.
I'm sorry, I seem to have overslept, and I've missed the meeting of the Rust Council. Age is a curse, but to make it 37 years is quite a blessing. Perhaps I shall while away the rest of the afternoon with a story.
Hello and welcome to the Adventure Zone Steeplechase, episode 13.
I'm trying so hard.
No, don't, Travis. Oh, God, we were doing so good. This was going to be the first episode where we just kind of vaulted right over it.
I know, but it just
just go. No, just let it go. We're playing a game.
When the big twist comes and all of that stuff instantly makes sense, like, it's going to be...
Yeah.
You guys ever seen the show Numbers?
It's gotten so quiet lately. In the nights. And in the mornings. And in cybernight, the time between the night and the mornings.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Adventure Zone Steeplechase.
Clinton? Travis? Gribby. my three favorite micro-nephews here to visit me. What a wonderful treat this is. Come. Let me see if I can't find you a new tale.
Hello, everybody, and welcome.
Gribby. Gribby can only say his own name.
Oh.
Yeah, that's sort of his thing.
I'm surprised you have insight into these three new characters.
I'm
already.
trying harder and harder to just pretend like we're not on the call when he records that part.
It's the only way to not be ensorcelled by the tapestry he weaves.
Not me. Did you say Clinton? Clinton.
It sounded like
I know who
Glinton.
that is.
Yeah.
Clinton, Travis, and Gribby are apparently, I've just found this out with you guys, did he say
the micro-nephews?
Micro-nephews?
I
Yeah.
believe so,
That is a strat. That's
cool.
I wonder
Well,
if he
he's
meant
the Nanofather, and then there's
I wonder if
Nano
he meant
Uncle
to say
Donald.
something else. I wonder if he meant to say a different thing, and that's just what came out, and he just went with it. Is what I wonder about.
This is starting to feel like a sort of Whoville style tiny world.
Ooh.
Like a little
It's an
guy.
interesting take. I like that.
Maybe happening in the past.
Or maybe he meant to say something other than micro, and just micro is what came out of his mouth.
Came out.
Yeah,
Interesting.
It's impossible.
Yeah.
Maybe he meant macro, and it's a great big
Okay.
world.
No, but that's not right. No, but this doesn't make any sense. It wasn't. The story wasn't like this before. Is it changing?
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Adventure Zone.
Thank you, Justin.
Steeplechase.
Happy to be here.
Hello, everyone, and welcome
What
to
the
the
fuck?
Adventure Zone.
I knew it.
Steeplechase.
No, they haven't even begun to fathom it. But you swore, we both swore. You know they're not ready.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. to
Jacob,
the
they're not
Adventure Zone.
ready.
Welcome to the Adventure Zone. What are you talking about, Travis?
We have to go back. Yeah,
It's a lost
Oh,
reference.
it's like a lost thing.
lost
Oh.
joke.
You will find it in the pyre. I'm certain of it. It was a pepperoni and green pepper. Search the pyre. I hunger.
Hello, everybody, and welcome
Now,
to the Adventure Zone Steeplechase.
Ever faster, ever closer, ever never slowing down. Ever nearer, ever clearer, ever nipping at the gown. Ever spinning, ever grinning, ever hearing what they please. Ever growing, never knowing that they are the disease.
Hello, everybody, and
What?
welcome to the Adventure Zone
I got it.
Steeplechase.
I understood
J-Man.
every fucking word.
did you make that up, or is that a poem? Is it a song? What is that?
What are
It's
you
all three.
referring to?
Okay.
We just started
Nothing.
recording.
Nothing.
We just started.
Just ran.
All
The thing at the beginning. Yeah. I don't know, man. I made it up, but where did it come from? I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
The Muse.
This is really good.
The Muse. It's Unchained.
Pretzel bun, regular. What are you working with?
The door blows open again. And there is silence, except for a drip, drip, drip.
The door in front of us?
The door in front of you. You see nothing but pitch black with a single beam of what you assume is supposed to be moonlight coming down from the sky. But you, of course, know that it's daytime, and this is some sort of effect. And then into the light beam steps Geltfrimpen, the dragon, who looks at you and says,
I'm so pleased that you finally made it.
You gotta be kidding me.
and that's where we'll stop.
No, I'm mostly with them now. Oh, smaller than I assumed.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Adventure Zone Steeplechase.
So what happens now, Justin? It's your game, man.
You I was just about to just shut up.
He's about to finish.
Okay, yeah, do it.
Oh, wait. Excuse me for this, but I have to keep up appearances.
Who dares enter the lair of Geltfrimpen?
I kneel.
Prostrate yourselves.
I also kneel.
Emmerich kneels. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Almighty Geltfrimpen.
Delicious. And his tail swings at the three of you in a line.
Whoa.
He has picked you up, and you can see his snout gets very close to you. And from somewhere deep within him, you hear,
I would advise fighting back.
and then he tosses you to the side. Beef. That's good for, you've made a ding of 2 into the dragon's plating.
Hell yeah, take that, dragon.
I don't know how it makes you feel, but it's been 3 years since anyone has penetrated Geltfrimpen's skin. Excellent work.
Thank you. I don't usually get thanked after hurting somebody. It's a new... Huh. Okay. I'm going to need a second. You guys go.
He's
Well,
super
we already
sexy.
knew that.
Yeah.
And
we
even
were
the
just
dragon
confirming that.
is like, what could this... Wow.
Dynamite! I normally like them big, but... Wow!
What have you... Oh my. That's a extremely sexy man. Well done.
Textbook.
And,
Oh, he noticed?
yeah, he did notice that. He did.
Okay,
He did
yeah,
notice
yeah,
that.
Is that going to
that
take
makes-
the plating clock down?
There we go.
Loving it.
And you hear him scream out in pain. No!
As quickly as possible.
I'm trying so hard. Oh my god, dude. I'm trying really hard. Are you the dragon? Stop hurting us.
I do have to keep up appearances, you understand?
Okay.
Okay, Griff, you lose your grip on the spike and start falling backwards. But luckily, your hand was already on, and you hear a voice whisper to you.
Aim true, Montrose.
As you fall, you pull the trigger, and it rips through the throat of this thing.
Yeah, Creaky Man, are you in there?
That was marvelous.
And you, the sound seems to be coming from like the entirety of Geltfrimpen. It's emanating from him, not localized to any one point in the dragon's body, but it is coming from him, generally speaking.
So is this like the pilot of the animatronic? Are you in there? What, do you want to come out and talk to us? It might be less weird.
Would that I could. I appreciate what you've done here. Many take the scale, but few can truly conquer Geltfrimpen.
It is an honor to stand in your presence, let alone be honored in this way. We come seeking your heart scale, for we have a greater quest to attend to.
Oh, yeah, take this scale. Here, hold on.
He already took it.
Watch.
And you hear a low mechanical hum, and much like a ski ball being returned to you, you see another heart scale like slide into place.
I say, Geltfrimpen.
Don't take another, though. It's greedy.
Okay.
Of course not. Geltfrimpen, this is not the first time I have sought audience with you, but I do not remember you being so combative.
I am not Geltfrimpen. I am here. But I am not Geltfrimpen.
Oh, maybe we ask your name?
Would that I knew. Creaky Man will suffice for now, I suppose. A good moniker, isn't he?
Okay, Creaky Man, if I may, I'm wildly confused. I don't like your how are you? What's up? What is this?
I will do my best to tell you what I know. It takes quite a bit for me to be as here as I am, but I will try. Part of me is in Geltfrimpen, but I am many places throughout the world. Part of me is here. Part of me is imprisoned here, I think. And through this act, I am no longer trapped here. This part of me, I'm able to be more concentrated, if that is the correct word, elsewhere. I will not be here long, and then I will vacate Geltfrimpen for good, and I will be a little bit more myself elsewhere.
Where are you located, if not here? Do you have some sort of home base?
I'm scattered. More accurately, I think, shattered. I have seen you elsewhere. I was in one of the vans as you made that thrilling escape. I was there. I called out, but it was so loud. I have watched you from the porch of Eustabin in the whittling. I sat on a rocking chair. I couldn't summon up enough voice to reach you, but I called out. I called out to anyone who would listen, honestly, but you three are the first who seem to be looking hard enough to hear.
Okay,
Why are you watching us? What do you want from us?
I need you to free me. You freed me from this prison, and by freeing me I can no longer return, which is a sadness. I love this place. I love this world, but I never wish to experience it from inside Geltfrimpen. So now I will leave to the other layers, and I would ask that you find me I don't know how free I can be, and I don't know what I am all put together, but I can't be as many places as I am now. I can feel what little grasp I still have of whatever I once was slipping away. I need you to find me.
And the spark that was illuminated within Geltfrimpen, the final spark, goes out, and it is completely silent.
If we just exterminated whatever sort of consciousness was inspiriting Geltfrimpen, the infinite dragon, we should probably shake a tail feather.
I mean, we should probably do that anyways. You shot his head off.
I believe I went as far as I could. I don't know if it was far enough. I'm terrified to push it further. I believe this is the limit. Yes. No, that's true. That's true. The greater danger is hesitation. Yes. I will add 1 more half teaspoon of cumin, Schnuckles. Thank you, Schnuckles. I should listen to your culinary acumen more.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Adventure Zone Steeplechase.
I have really missed Shukels.
I have
Me
to
too.
admit.
I thought Shukels died.
And I always forget that he's a Michelin-starred chef.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You also don't know if Shukels is a he or a she, Travis.
That's true.
Oh, my God, you're right, Dad. Thank you.
We actually
They.
don't know if Shukels exists.
Wow.
Oh, I just assumed that Shugels was ratatouilleing the Creaky Man.
Okay.
Mostly echoes. Yet to be. I'm sorry, I know that doesn't answer your question, but
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Steeplechase.
a little bit more to the left. Under the... No. Yeah. Oh. Yes. Yes, thank you, Shukels. That itch has been bothering me for ages.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Adventure Zone Steeplechase.
Yes. Yes, I was surprised too, Shukels. What? No. No, they didn't hear.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Adventure Zone Steeplechase.
Yes, but I'd assumed it was consigned to legend. I never would have expected, I guess. My understanding is not what I thought it was. Terrifying in a way, but also quite wonderful.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Adventure Zone Steeplechase.
No, not at the moment. Only one node per layer. I tried to maintain more, but it's too taxing. Too many noises.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Adventure Zone Steeplechase, an exciting adventure, a mystery.
Ooh.
A thriller.
You know how Carol really worries about the presentation of animals on TV shows, that she's always worried they're going to die, and she's always worried something bad happens to them.
Sure.
So she won't watch a show.
Sure,
Well,
yeah.
she is worried to death. I have to go online every week to websites and look up to make sure Shukels is okay.
Now, Dad,
Yeah.
you're on the show. Why do you have to look it up?
Oh, I don't have access to that information.
You get the information before anyone else does.
Well, no, I think that's referencing the Shukels ARG that
of
Justin has been sort of spiraling on.
And I don't know why we need a
secret.
Shukels assault rifle gun, but like
Yeah, that's what
everybody
it stands
yeah.
for.
So, you guys done?
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, Justin. I'm not saying we're the biggest shits, on Fuck Mountain or whatever, but used to been is ours. We've earned it. And I'm ready to kind of plant a flag a little bit harder than we've been doing.
Fuck yes.
Oh, I concur.
You're sitting there in silence. And then from the How to Win Friends and Influence People game, you hear a static crackle. And everyone freezes and pivots towards the game, and you hear,
Act quickly.
that's where we'll stop.
I'm not sure yet. I'm hopeful. Oh, Shukels. Optimist. Perhaps optimism is just the last refuge of those with nothing left to lose.
Hello, everybody, and welcome.
Sorry,
to...
was he talking to Shukels and Optimus Prime?
What?
He said
No,
Shukels
sorry, I
and
had the same-
Optimus.
No,
Optimus,
in Travis's
I
mind,
think.
Oh,
there
Nothing
was
left
a
to
big
lose.
robot.
Okay, that was part 37 of the riddle. I hope you guys have all been writing down the riddle.
it's
There's
Transformers.
lots of clues to the riddle. All the pieces
I'm-
of the riddle are
I'm
in.
gonna get you. I'm
Yeah.
gonna get you.
I'm with you. I think the next up is the buttercream to do some counting. But first, Creaky Man spoke to us from a machine. Is there anything?
Yeah, we gotta get. Are we just gonna pretend that didn't happen?
Well, I'm clearly not because I brought it up.
Good.
But you guys
Yeah,
seem
you did
like
bring it
you were
up, yeah.
going to.
Let's
no,
pick
I'm not
it-
going to.
Let's pick it back up in the room right where we left off. Hey, Creaky Man, Creaky Man, you still there, Creaky Man? Nah, Creaky Man left. Damn it!
Oh,
Creaky Man.
Not long.
okay. Then talk
what do you
faster.
suggest? Yeah, tell us what we should do, Creaky Man. You seem to be omnipresent. Damn, he was not kidding about not long.
He's really an infuriating presence sometimes.
I still can't tell if it's a long pause or not.
Yeah, it might be. He breathes. So
He's just creaking.
Creaky Man.
I don't think he's gonna say
Okay.
anything else.
Okay.
We have ourselves a ghost in the machine, and we may need to interface with that at some point.
Oh, do you want me to now? You want me to right now? I would love to. You want me to interface
Sure.
with him?
Yeah, if you can. Yeah, if you can.
Okay. I think that I think Emmerich is going to tinker with whatever machine, whichever game that, just to see if. Okay, yeah, tinker. I'm going to do a tinker roll.
Fucking great, man.
Do it.
That's a great
Would this
idea.
be Tinker, or if you're trying to talk to one of these things, or
Yeah, you're not
conjure
fixing
wouldn't
it.
be yeah,
A tune, maybe.
yeah.
Okay, I'll do an attune roll. And that would be, what do you think? Controlled?
I mean, I can't see
I mean,
why this.
for sure. You know what? It is risky, Dad, because I think that whatever this is failing, and maybe you have a one shot at it.
Okay. All right, so attune, and it's risky. Standard. Okay. Come on, baby.
Oh no!
1, 2, 2.
Bye, Creaky Man.
Oh, this
We'll
is
miss
really
you.
good, Dad. This is really good, Dad. You pull out one of your tools to interface with it. I imagine it kind of like you pull a long cable out of the Give a Ghost projector that will automatically wind itself, and you pull a long cable out and you plug it into the data port of this machine, and just as you plug it in, you see a greenish crackle of electricity that arcs right back up this cable and shocks you, burning your arm for a level 1 harm. And the machine shuts down. It goes black, appearing to have blown some sort of fuse or circuit or something. Probably a fuse would be the thing that I would say.
Ooh,
Hold on, guys. You gotta give me a second. Let the palpable relief that did not work just sort of wash over me for a second.
All right. So we know now that the Creaky Man is not to be trifled with, or whatever.
No, that is the cilantro. Yes, in the UK, they called the leaves coriander and the seeds. I don't know why we do it the way we do. I always thought I'd learn with age.
Hello and welcome to Steeplechase, a thrilling adventure.
Oh, you accidentally read a portion of your biography. There. Did you mean to read a script or something?
I think that's actually
Yes,
from his
thank you.
autobiographical cookbook, The Spice of Life, a Justin McElroy story.
Justin McElroy recipe.
And now we know that Creaky Man went to the University of Kentucky because he mentioned UK.
Okay,
all
very
right.
smart. You're wild. There's no getting one over on this wildcat. Hi, this is the Adventure in Steeplechase.
The thought had crossed my mind. But it can't be long now.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Steeplechase.
I need more. I want more.
Yeah,
until I
actually,
get to that.
Justin, can I tell you? I recently made the realization that it's like you're doing a 120-year-old Colm Wilkinson.
Oh, yeah, I like that.
It
I
is
would
an
like
old
you.
calm.
Yeah, if you could break into Bring Him Home or Who Am I or anything really.
It would definitely be Who Am I?
yeah.
Who am
although,
I?
for the Creaky Man, it'd probably be, it'd be
Old
later,
Man
right?
River, probably somewhere
Yes,
along.
Cosette, forbid me now to die. I remain. I will try.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Keep
That was
going,
good,
please.
Creaky Man.
I'm
Please,
so
Creaky Man, I
close.
need this.
What was
And
his
it-
number?
What? Jean Valjean?
Yeah.
He has many different
It was
numbers in the
7.
show, him being the lead and all.
No. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That's
Or
it.
blast
And then he
off.
blasts off.
And he takes off to freedom.
Welcome to our, it's a new musical theater podcast for people who've never seen a play before in their lives. No,
Yeah.
it's Steeplechase.
Feels like something has frayed.
Hello and welcome to Steeplechase, an Adventure Zone production. Hello, everybody, and welcome
fuck?
to Steeplechase.
I didn't like that.
Hold on.
Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Steeplechase. Hello and welcome back to Ether C.
Oh,
Is he
God.
okay?
He's dead. He's
Hello,
dead, isn't he?
dead?
Hello and welcome back.
Who
to
are you guys
Ether C.
talking about?
Crusty Man.
An
Mr.
incredible
Mr. Crust.
the Creaky Man, I believe, is what you all
Creaky
agreed
Man.
on.
Who?
Welcome back to Ethersea.
What?
Well, no.
We had just been talking about Ethersea for reasons that
Definitely not related to news. Just sort of modern, big story. Big
No,
story.
no,
This is a
nothing
weird
under
thing
the
to
sea
start
right
our
now.
episode with, huh?
Weird
Welcome.
energy. No, this is Steeplechase, baby. Welcome once again to the adventure of Steeplechase.
Ooh.
Do you submit to trial?
Oh, we have an option.
I mean, it's your body, Beef. I'm not sure what our other option is.
The three of your fates are intertwined.
Oh, sorry, guys. When you say trial, is it like a court or a trial by combat? Or
you submit to trial?
Right. Sorry, I'm trying to make my mouth start talking.
yeah.
That's the hardest part.
Nothing is coming out.
Do you want us to start?
Hi, everybody. Welcome to either welcome to or welcome back, depending on where you're at, to the Adventure Zone Steeplechase. We're so happy to have you back. Thanks for deciding to take a spin on this.
Can I do what you usually do to me and be like,
Please.
the yarn spinner takes the loom in his hands and weaves a magical tale. Take the wizard by his hands as he flies you around on his rug made of wings and an angel's hair. Hey,
yeah.
one last question from me as we wrap up. Did you always have plans for the Creaky Man, or was that a joke that became a real boy?
Can't talk about that
Oh, why?
because can't talk about that.
Man.
Next,
I have very few things that I know. I have so little that I know anymore, Mac. I can't.
Oh, trust me, I'm there, bud. I'm there.
Okay.
But age me up 50 years, and you have a picture of what Dad looks like. You're probably fine.
Can we, Dad? Can you?
I hate that you don't get to see me with my new hair, Jeremy.
Okay,
Oh,
Dad. Pull up
man.
a
Yeah, he
picture of
just
yourself.
had that hair put
Get
in.
this fixed.
Can you describe for us what the look is? We have a great question from the chat that I would love to bring up. The Nanofather. Travis, what do you think of him? Justin, why does he take such an interest in cooking?
So I will say the thing that it's a thing that happens for McElroys a lot in our creative endeavors, where something that starts as a dumb bit, sometimes to frustrate the others, but just a dumb bit to make, becomes so steeped in lore and steeped in just like, I have to come up with a joke for this thing. I have to justify why this thing is happening. That then it just puts pressure on the person who created it, and it's very, very funny to me.
Justin, cooking for why?
It's all part of the plan. Struck projects. Struck project.
This isn't a Struck project.
Yeah. No, but I was doing a reference to Struck project.
From Redacted.
From Redacted Man. From Redacted Man, the incredible nocturnal battle guy. Yeah, it's you'll see. It's all part of the plan. It's all part of the plan.